Hi, folks. About a month ago, maybe a little over, I made a video talking about the 6,000 year deal, is what I call it, but it's essentially the ideology of the Nation of Islam. Well, I've been finding out that there's a couple celebrities out there that have said some anti Semitic, anti white comments, and a lot of people say this doesn't make sense. So hopefully I can give you an explanation and then it'll make more sense. The Nation of Islam is an anti-Semitic, anti-homophobic, anti-hate group. Not anti-hate group, a hate group. Sorry. So I'm going to give a background and then go over the comments that the two celebrities made. So for what would become one of the largest, best organized groups in the history of Black America, the Nation of Islam had a relatively obscure beginning, founded by a mysterious clothing salesman in the ghettos of Detroit in the 1930s. Nation of Islam was considered an insignificant, if highly media-worthy, voodoo sect throughout much of the 1930s and 40s. Founder Wallace D. Fard and his messenger and successor, Elijah Muhammad, preached a hybrid creed with its own myths and doctrines. These held that over 6,000 years ago, the black race lived in a paradise on earth that was destroyed by the evil wizard Yaqub, who created the white devil through a scientific process called grafting. Fard and his disciple preached of a coming apocalyptic overthrow of white domination, insisting that the dominion of evil was to end with God's appearance on earth in the person of Fard. Following this, Nation of Islam predicts an epic struggle in which the Nation of Islam will play a key role in preparing and educating the original people who ruled the earth in peace and prosperity until Yaqub's blue-eyed devils came along to gum things up. The Nation of Islam teaches that intermarriage or race mixing should be prohibited. This is point 10 of the official platform, What the Muslims Want, published in 1965. Okay, so this evil scientist or evil doctor created the white race and, as the article says, gum things up. So here's another little, this is real quick history of the Nation of Islam. A traveling silk seller named W.D. Fard appeared in the Detroit ghetto on July 4th, 1930. Fard said he had come from Mecca and he proclaimed a new belief, a variant of traditional Islam. God was black, Fard taught, and so was the first man created in his image, some 66 trillion years ago. The world was run by 24 black scientists. A rogue scientist created the white race, and these devils were given dominion over the earth for 6,000 years. According to Fard, their time would be up in the 20th century. So the black man needed to create a separate nation of Islam within America run by whites. Okay, so now, here since the death of George Floyd, Louis Farrakhan's name has been coming up, and I knew it would because of this Nation of Islam ideology. So Chelsea Handler was the first one I come across that was talking about Farrakhan, and she posted on her Instagram account that a video of Farrakhan on a Phil Donahue show. Well, she got some backlash from it, and she doubled down, but she ended up apologizing too. So it doesn't make. But this is her quote is just amazing. I thought his message was really powerful, Handler said Monday of her initial post. According to Mediaite, I wasn't thinking about the anti-Semitic thing, but I don't want to take down the thing because I felt the message was powerful and a lot of people did. And it was powerful for me the way he spelled it out. The black people don't have a history of killing white people. White people have a history of killing black people for hundreds of years. Forget about crime. Over and over again, we kill black people in this country. So everyone needs to, remember where the violence came from. It's not from the black people. It's from the white people. It amazes me what people really believe. She honestly believes this, that the white race is this terrible, racist, hateful people that just want to go around and kill black people. They think we want to exterminate the black race, and it's the other way around. So then here just a couple weeks ago, Deshaun Jackson put out a tweet, and he should be let go from the NFL, but they're not going to because he's black. But he said, because white Jews know that the Negroes are the real children of Israel. Again, Fard said God was black and the first man was black. So naturally, in their progression of history, then the children of Israel were black. White citizens of America will be terrified to know that all this time they've been mistreating and discriminating and lynching the children of Israel. Of Farrakhan, he said, this man powerful. I hope everyone got a chance to watch this. Don't be blinded. Know what's going on. Evidently, he also posted some video from a July 4th speech that Farrakhan did, and I haven't got to watch it yet. But let me clarify something, though. This he's talking about the white Jews are really that the Negroes are really the children of Israel. He quoted that from he showed a page of a book that was written in, and it was accredited to Hitler. Come to find out, it really isn't accredited to Hitler, but whoever wrote it is a black supremacist. That's all I can say. So now we're up to Nick Cannon. He was on a podcast, and he was talking about melanin, which is the stuff in our skin that gives us our color. And he says the black people have more melanin, so they're more advanced, they have more compassion, they have blah 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 blah, more. And he also in there talked about whites can only be evil. Well, evil lines up with what the mad scientist made white people. And the Nation of Islam says that white people are evil. They're the devils, blue-eyed devils, they were even called. So he also talked about they'll be annihilated. They know they're going to be annihilated. Well, after 6,000 years, according to the ideology of Nation of Islam, they think that God or Allah is going to come back in the body of Fard and condemn the white race and send them all to hell. So by that, then all the black people will live in peace and prosperity again. I just thought of something. Oh, he also mentions Farrakhan in there, in that podcast, and thank goodness he got fired. I'm glad to see. I don't wish bad things on people, but that was pretty racist. And if that was done by a white person talking about the black race like that, you know the white person would be all over the media. His life would be ruined. Well, I'm glad they did Nick Cannon too, because if he got away with that, talk about creating more tension in America. So something I just thought about while making this video is when I said the blacks will live in peace and prosperity again.